A handoff is used whenever responsibility for something is turned over from one person to another. It might be responsibility for doing a certain task, taking care of a patient, or just taking care of business for the next shift. The person giving the information must feel like the information was received and understood, and the person taking over must feel like they have all the information they need and that they've had the opportunity to ask clarifying questions if things are not clear. In this scenario, a neighbor is borrowing a snowblower after a storm.
Thanks for lending me the snowblower. I've always shoveled the driveway and never used one before, but I tweaked my back, so I really appreciate it.
Sure, no problem. Since you're unfamiliar, let me go over how the machine works with you. I checked the gas and oil, so you're all good with that. Plug it in here and push this button for the electric start. This squeeze lever makes the mechanism blow the snow. On this side, the squeeze lever makes the wheels turn. And if it gets plugged with this wet snow, whatever you do, don't try to unplug it with your hand, even with the engine turned off. Use a broom handle or something.
Thanks. Will I need to use the choke when I start it?
Good question. Yes, turn on the choke when you start it, but pretty quickly turn it off again. And then just let the engine warm up for a minute before starting to work.
Great. So I plug in here, turn on the choke, push the button to start, then use these two squeeze levers to make the auger turn and to make the wheels turn. And I'll keep my hands out of the chute.
That's correct. Just leave it in my driveway when you're finished.
This handoff included all of the elements: face-to-face communication, the ability to ask clarifying questions, and three-way confirmation that the information was correctly received. There are a few elements lacking in the next handoff, which is done in a hurry.
Thanks for lending me the snowblower. I've always shoveled the driveway and never used one before, but I tweaked my back, so I really appreciate it.
Sure, no problem. It's all ready to go for you. It has an electric start, so just plug it in, you'll be all set. I've got to go get the kids to lessons, so see you later.
So, how do I?
It is unlikely the neighbor borrowing the snowblower feels confident about how to use it, and the likelihood of making a mistake or having something bad happen goes up considerably. The worst handoff of all is known as a drop and run. This is never okay.